What's up, people? It's your boy Jared Never Sleeps back at you with the Wrestling Never Sleeps podcast, coming to you with the AEW review of Dynamite this Wednesday, January 20th, 2021. So, first, before I get into all the tea that happened on this episode, make sure you like and subscribe to this channel. Continue to follow me for all your wrestling needs. So, this episode opened up with -1, the son of the late great Brody Lee. He's having a birthday. He's having a birthday party. So they opened up with a cake, and it seems like I guess beyond our circumstances, the Dark Order have completely turned babyface, of course, with the death of their leader, the Exalted One, Brody Lee. So they had a birthday party for the kid, and they were talking about how they wanted to recruit Hangman Adam Page, and it's gonna be a great episode for the birthday and recruiting of Hangman Adam Page. So then Chaos Project and Luther step in. They try to ruin the kid's birthday, and I guess a match kind of ensues. So we have match one, the Dark Order and Hangman Adam Page versus TH2 and the Chaos Project. So one thing I'll say about this segment opening up, I think it's really great to see in the industry, I guess a family camaraderie, that they're really taking care of one of their own. Brody Lee Jr. has been featured multiple times on the show. They seem like they're really taking care of the family, and John Huber, Brody Lee's wife, was there in the crowd. So it's really nice to see that seems like they're going to take care of this family for a lifetime, and that's great. The Dark Order, I mean, we don't have a crowd or anything, but I kind of have a feeling that they're getting a little bit more over. They're kind of leaving that old jobber type, just weak gimmick. Kind of almost like they kind of remind me of like a Retribution type. How they were just were there. They're a bunch of just like interchangeable guys. But I think John Silver is really stepping out and kind of showing that he's very talented, not only in the ring but on the mic, and his comedy is pretty decent. Not really my cup of tea, but I could see how people would like his type of comedy and things like that. So, good for the Dark Order is kind of moving forward. So the match was pretty decent. They had like a lot of really nice little spots where a freaking suplex would turn into a lariat clothesline, and a lariat clothesline would turn into a power bomb. Like, it was really nicely packed and put together. I liked kind of seeing that type of artistry. So that was cool. Of course, the baby faces, the Dark Order, gets the win. Luther gets put into a cake. Ha ha ha. WWE Monday Night Raw type humor, but that's okay. And the match was pretty decent. And then at the end, John Silver, of course, gets on one knee. He pops the big question. He asks Hangman Adam Page, will he join the Dark Order? Of course, Hangman declines, and they have to cut the celebration short with the dancers and the fireworks and everything. So that was like a cheesy little funny little thing that they did. That's cool. It seems like AEW is going to try to do its best to be as entertaining as possible within the realms of professional wrestling. So then we move on to segment 2, when we have the Inner Circle. And, of course, the Inner Circle is promoting their main event for the end of the night, how each member is going to be on a different team, and the winner gets to face the tag team champions. A lot of people don't really like this angle. I've heard some criticism of this angle because, the heels are fighting heels for no reason. It seems like nobody's going to get over. But again, I think it's one of those things that with the right talent, the Chris Jericho's, obviously Chris Jericho is a veteran. He's very entertaining. He's been doing this for a long time. He's going to make it at least interesting. So and then you have, of course, the prodigy son of the prodigy child, Maxwell Jacob Freeman, MJF. So with those type of dynamics, Sammy Guevara and those guys, you can definitely make it watchable TV. So there, from there, from segment two, we have a little kind of tiff between uh, t- Team Taz and Sting and Darby Allin. Now, what's interesting about the with Sting, I wonder where exactly they're gonna go with Sting because obviously Sting is not 30 something years old anymore. There's very limited amount of things that he can do, but it just also seems clear and apparent that there's still value in professional wrestling for Sting. There's still stuff for him to do. And it looks like they're setting up a match. I guess it's gonna be a street fight, but we got to be careful with him as well. Like Sting is had what we thought was like a career-ending injury to his neck. So, how much more does Sting have left in the tank? What do you guys think? How much do you think Sting has left in the tank? Leave a comment in the comment box below, and I'll be replying to you guys to see should Sting be wrestling right now in 2021 or not. So we're moving on to segment three, and we have the Young Bucks going over to Kenny Omega's house. They run into Don Callis, and they have this ridiculous picture on the wall of Don Callis and Kenny Omega. They're all like jacked up and everything, and you can start to see little holes in the whole elite faction, happening or whatever. So, it's a bit silly, but I gotta appreciate the long term booking of this. How you're gonna keep on seeing like twists and turns with the story of the elite, and how it's kind of going back all the way to Japan and things like that, and their old friends. So it all is coming full circle. So that's pretty cool. One thing I'm really kind of wondering is with this whole Impact and AEW partnership, I just don't see how AEW is getting, benefit to it. Impact's getting all the benefit because, no one really watches Impact, so more people watch AEW, I say, than watch Impact. So they're kind of just piggybacking on their marketing, and they're able to get their talent and things like that. So, even like when I tried to watch Impact like a couple weeks ago when Kenny Omega was debuting. And it's on like a channel I can't even find. It wasn't even on my cable. I had to go online and don't tell anybody. I had to go online and research it. So that's interesting. That's an interesting little business partnership that I don't think AEW is getting a lot out of. But we have to continue to watch and see what happens. So next match up on the card was Pretty Peter Avalon versus Cody. I do not like Cody's new music with Snoop Dogg. I think the original music he had was much better. It just doesn't fit him really. But what do you guys think? Is the Snoop Dogg version of his theme song better, or do you like the what's it? Downstate, I think, is who does his music. But which version do you think is better? Let me know in the comments who has the better Cody's theme. It was kind of like a mini squash match. Cody won, as he should. Definitely top tier star. Kind of wish he was able to stay in WWE, see what he can do over there. But Jane Cargill also was in the match, and I feel like they don't really have a great place for her because you could tell she's just still very green. She has a great look. She has freaking muscles popping out everywhere. She is not excellent on the mic. She's good. She's like like an actress or whatever. So she's not great in the wrestling realms, but she can speak. But to really continue the storyline of Brandy versus Jade Cargill through Cody, the story's a little like just all over the place, like mishmashed everywhere. Where does Shaq come in this? When does he ever come in this? And I don't know. I think we could go in a different direction, maybe. Maybe Jade can get in a ring for one, so we can kind of see what she's working with. Um, but yeah, we have to keep on watching and see where this story goes. So match number 3, we have Matt Sydal and Top Flight versus Hardy Party, and decent match, very competitive, a lot of great spots. It's really great to see Matt Hardy continue to just get in the ring and really contribute. And it's awesome to see how he can continue to reinvent himself. He's always has different characters, and I have to go back and really take a look at the broken or woken Matt Hardy stuff. I never really understood it or got it, but people rant and rave about it. So I just kind of again, I'm not really with the superstitious stuff, the supernatural stuff, but I'll go back and see what's going on with Matt Hardy. But yeah, it was a decent match, and these guys could really work. But I would like to see the storyline kind of to progress and them going in some type of direction. Because I don't really. I mean, it's decent mid card stuff, but it's like whatever to me. So that's that. So we have Penelope Ford and Layla Hirsch match. Penelope Ford had Miro and the Butler, Charles Taylor. And I mean, they use this match to really kind of just continue to further the storyline between Chuck and Orange Cassidy and Miro. Man, Orange Cassidy, I could have a whole episode about Orange Cassidy, but it's kind of like throwback wrestling stuff that someone has to be a worker for somebody else, and I mean, I just don't get why people would have a feud Orange Cassidy. It's just kind of stupid. Like, I was really looking forward to having Miro when he was Rusev or whatever you want to call him. Have like just being the top tier main event type guys. I think he really deserved that. He was able to get over in front of a huge crowd, and now they have him kind of just doing like silly mid card stuff. I feel like they can get definitely more out of him. And then Orange Cassidy is kind of like they try to elevate him to like the upper echelon, but to me it's just kind of like just silly Santino Marella type stuff. So I don't know about this. Storyline. So now the match we were all waiting for the entire night. We have Santana and Ortiz versus MJF and Chris Jericho versus Sammy Hagar. So, considering that this is an all heels match and the heels are beefing with the other heels, I thought it was pretty good. I think it had a lot of great spots, and I think it made sense. I used to play sports, so like when I used to play basketball. So when I go to basketball practice, like you have your teammates, but sometimes you after practice you want to play your teammates one on one. So that's why I kind of looked at it. They're all a team, but they're still competitors. So they're like, hey, let's go wrestle out there, and whoever we'll have a little tournament. Whoever wins gets to face the tag team champs. A lot of great spots, a lot of great moves, and really great talent in the ring. Of course, MJF gets the pin on Sammy Guevara. He was holding his tights, which is great. So you can kind of further the storyline. You can see the little bit dissension. I'm predicting that probably MJF is going to take this whole thing over, and then we'll see the Chris Jericho babyface turn at some point. But overall, I think the show was pretty decent, and I really believe that the 2-hour window that they gave the show, it just way better. So I'm going to rate this show overall a B, and I hope they continue to just improve. I don't want to judge them too harshly. They're very young as a company, but I really like what I see. And as time progresses, they'll be able to get better talent, more homegrown talent, and hopefully they work the kinks out with whatever else they're having issues with as far as the women's division. I've noticed their production has gotten way better since they started. And so, yeah, I expect a lot of great things from AEW coming this year. What do you think about the show? Leave a comment in the comment section. And that's my time for today. Make sure you subscribe to our channel, and we'll continue to get better and bigger and brighter. And we're going to keep this going, man, because it's still real to me, damn it. I'm Jared Never Sleeps, and I don't have a catchphrase, so I'm going to say good night and have a great one.